everybody! How are you today? Alrighty, I'm Katie, and this is Pokemon Leaf Green. And also, Ghost is first. And also Ghost streams, so you shall go follow Ghost. Do it! Do it now! Also, I didn't realize it did like a little recap. That's cute. At least it's not recapping how much grinding I had to do. Thank God. That was a mess. You did beat T-Born and Barry at first, because Barry's streaming today. They abandon us. Okay. What Pokemon do we have again? Okay, we have a I don't know why it was called Nidoran a Zubat. Moonstone, we're looking for the Moonstone. Okay. I do not know this cave that well, so hopefully this doesn't end up being a problem. I don't think I have any repels. Well, that was rude. Ha! Get paralyzed. Right, you have like no good moves. Which is gonna be a problem, because Misty's next. I have no idea what level Misty's Pokemon are. Okay. Speaking of money, when we get to Nugget Bridge, someone remind me to grind for the nuggets, so we cannot be so poor. We will not have to be poor. Which, I'm sure me grinding nuggets on Nugget Bridge will also just make for as fascinating content as we had last week trying to level up my poor Mankey. Well. It'll be what it'll be. Okay. Look at you, dude. Should probably try and catch it because I really need to fill out the Pokedex. Please don't kill Leyland. Oh. Of course that happens. Okay, instead of switch training the Nidoran, I should probably switch train Shovel. That's probably better use of my time. I do not have that many potions. But we're gonna need Shovel for the gym, so. Okay. Oh, goddamn. Don't sneak up on me. You sneak up on me, dude. You snuck up on me. Oh, Magnemite. Oh, no, wait, I have Charmander. I was about to be like, That's okay. That's okay. I'm not the flying type yet, so that's unfortunate. Charmander, I'm really gonna need you to learn a better fire type move. Alright, I gave them all. Baldur's Gate, I think. Astarion, you need more fire! Need fireball! Need fireball! I know fireball's not a move in Pokemon. I know. Okay, you're wrecked. Oh, that's annoying. Oh. I thought it was gonna use, like, explosion. Rude. You just die. Please die. Okay. My knees. Oh my god, evolving! There's Barry. How goes Moria, Barry? Charmeleon. Okay. Throw you my way. I found a potion. Hey, Coffee, how are you? Is this a door or is that just a random piece of... And there's a Dawnwave. Hi, Dawnwave. Dawnwave also does the streaming, everybody. Okay. Actually, Shovel's quick attack. Can I... Never mind. Okay, we're not... Okay, Aelin, can you not... Oh, wait. She's gonna get knocked out, isn't she? Okay, Aelin, I kind of want to catch this. So if you could, like, not one-shot it. And then also not die. Okay, where are my Pokeballs? I do not have that many Pokeballs. I have, like, nothing. Okay. Pikachu dude, yay! I don't want to nickname it. Yeah, Raichu's such a handy Pokemon to have. Very candy. I also want the Moonstone. Where's the Moonstone? Really? I should have healed Aelin. The shuttle can't do anything. Escape rope. Might need that. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Here we go. That'll do. Really? It doesn't even have sturdy. There's no abilities in this game. It doesn't learn sturdy anyway. Rude. Weird. I want the Moonstone and I don't know where it is. I know it's in here somewhere. I should probably pull up a map. I don't want to pull up a map. This is not where I just was. No, I think this is a different ladder. Don't turn around. Actually, oh, it didn't matter. Oh, I was actually better off the way it was before. Having not gone around. Well, live and learn, I guess. Alright, Shovel. I seriously need a better grass type move before Misty Shovel. This ain't gonna do the trick. This ain't gonna do the trick. Also could really use a grass type. I don't know what the final team's gonna be. Nah, leave it. What grass types are there? It's just Victory Bell? Really? We gotta have more options than just Victory Bell. Oh goody, wrap. And one of the many nice things about the Let's Go games is you can get all the starters like right away. So you can just... Those games get way more hate than they deserve because they don't deserve any. Those games are great. Woo, 13. You're gonna learn a cool new move, right? No? Pikachu. A 60 stream streak. Oh my gosh, Barry, thank you. That is not the Moonstone. Please don't make me use the escape route. Here's an item. What's this? Moonstone! Yay! Found it. Okay. Can use that on Nidoran. Eventually. What's this? You gonna play Let's Go Pikachu? Yes! Do it! Do it. It's so cute. Okay, I think this is the right way. This looks vaguely familiar. You gotta go charge your console. Yeah, that does help. Pesky batteries. Okay, down we go. I think this is the right way. There's something that's not a Geodude. My fighting type's about to die. And I don't have a grass type because I really, really like Charizard. Excuse me for really liking Charizard. I probably should have read that all out. I'm sorry. Revive a Pokemon from them, learn to seize riches. Right, fossils. Brent wants to do battle. Okay, quick attack should be... I probably should have used Thundershock anyway. Rude. This game was a gauntlet, yeah. Okay. I know. I don't have any revives yet. Why is this Rattata so fast? Well, hopefully nobody's got any water types or rock types for like the rest of this cave. Cause I'm probably gonna have to grind. I'm gonna be under-leveled for Misty, but like... What else is new? I wouldn't be so badly off if I had some revives. It's because I'm poor. I need to get to Nugget Bridge and grind the nuggets. And then I won't be poor. I will have many, many monies. I'm free. How do I get to my bag again? Bag. They have no revives at all, right? Yeah, I don't. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate. By kind of unfortunate, I mean extremely unfortunate. Why are you in the front? Okay, well now half my team is dead. I mean, yeah, I really should cache these. I really do need to work on the Pokedex, but... At least we have a Starion. Well, the problem with catching the Paris is they either have Pokemon that do nothing to it, or one-shot it immediately. So, hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Raymer. Are you weak to poison or strong against poison? I don't remember. Well, we're just gonna... Oh, thank you for not poisoning me. That would have been really annoying. We had enough poison shenanigans last time. Don't need any more. We don't need any more. More caffeine. Great. This might actually do more. Who'd be a poison type gym leader? Well, you'd have lots of Kanto Pokemon to choose from, because... Why did they make everything like a secondary poison type? Oh, great. And, like, no healing items. About me? I would probably want to be a ghost type gym leader, or a dark type. I like this spooky Pokemon. Pikachu's getting... Can you smell goth? You would be right. Why does that do so much? Rude. I hate poison. Please kill it this turn. Thank you. Hey, level 18. You're gonna have a massively overleveled fire type who can't do anything until... Well, I mean, at least he's not weak to Lieutenant Surge. There's that. Maybe he's all my freaking healing items on him. Starion, why are you so squishy? Why so... I should probably save. Okay. Yes, we'll take the Helix fossil. Ew. And you get the other one. Okay. Leave me alone, Zubat. I'm in a state. I need to heal. I think I'd be leveling Pikachu, but it died. Hi, Raspberry. How are you? Good morning. Really? One tile away from the item? Okay. I don't think I can do anything that won't immediately kill this. Hey, I didn't kill it. Getting breakfast done and then chores. Nice. But also boo chores. This is not where my Pokeballs are. Your Midwest punk. Nice. Hey, look, I caught it. Yay! I also remember in like the early days of Pokemon Go where like Parasect was weirdly good. I found it out. Yay! Please tell me this is the way out of Mount Moon. Yay! Oh my god, let me out. Oh, I'm not talking to you two. I need a Pokemon Center. Like really bad. It's an item. Do I have to go that way? Favorite Pokemon? Oh, I really like Charizard. But also I really like a lot of Pokemon. Don't make me go through the tall grass, please. Please. I need a Pokemon Center. That's the queue entrance. Okay, well. I only have like 2 Pokeballs, too. Okay, well, tall grass it is. I guess we don't get to come back for a while. Spearow. I'm wondering where you were. You can use this shot. Yeah. Did I have a repel? Not much for coffee myself. Like, my caffeine is soda. Oh wait, I have running shoes. Oh my god, we're saved! Save me, Nurse Joy! Help! Oh my god, I can't go back to Mount Moon to grind on the... Damn. That's unfortunate. Okay, so this is Cerulean City. Okay, so... You sound depleted? Oh, my caffeine isn't kicked in. Okay, I need... Is it worth buying out? Okay, Nugget Bridge. I need monies. I need to go to the gym first. Okay, monies. Monies, we're going to save here. Okay. Nugget Bridge. Oh, it's scary. Yo, Katie, you're still struggling along back there? Look, I just really like Charmander. And he struggles in the early game. I'm doing great and I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Let me see what you caught. If I could just catch a Bulbasaur, I'd be a lot better off. Oh, good lord. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. I am underleveled. Please be paralyzed. Oh, that's unfortunate. John says, how old were you when you realized it's called a mall, not because you go to one store, but you go to them all? That's awesome. My mall kind of sucks, so it's like you just go to Hot Topic. And maybe the pretzel store. And there's the Spencers. The Spencers can be kind of hit or miss. Banana, how are you? Use my cheeser ratata. Alright, Aelin isn't about to die anymore, so we are so under leveled. Have a good day, John. Haha. Yeah, that's right, Aelin. Smack that rat. Smack it! I literally wasn't paying attention. What's the next Pokemon? Uh-oh. I don't think there's anything it can do to me, so there's still that. Hi, Evan Banana. It's been a minute. I am gonna need the Helium. Well, actually, no. Why is everyone leveling up a Pikachu? Oh, hey, look. Levels for Pikachu. Yay! Perfect. Shovel, I'm really gonna need you to get a better move, though. Like, really, really bad. Please don't kill me. Really, Gary. You love these games and the fan-made games. I haven't played any of the fan-made games. I can say words. I can say words. I do not have Pokopia. The fact that you're a Ditto being a human really kind of weirds me out. And then, like, you're playing in, like, a post-apocalyptic world. Okay, apparently we're not battling with this Pikachu. I just... I'm not interested in Pokopia. I mean, you gotta be doing better than Pikachu.
How delicious.
Oh my gosh, thank you for the bits, Raspberry. That's really sweet of you. You're off. Have a good day, Raspberry. Pocopi's sold out everywhere. Oh my gosh, again, thank you. I really appreciate that. Isn't Pokopia only digital copies anyway?
Delicious.
Raspberry! Thank you. I think even if you get a cartridge of Pokopia, it's a stream key. It's not like an actual digital card. So, might as well just get the digital copy. Yeah, key card, that's what it's called. I know Pikachu's about to die. I know, game. Yeah, win. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. Just for collection purposes in the game box. Yeah, but at that rate, I might as well just buy a digital copy and save the plastic. Okay, I had a lot of pages in my Pokedex. You got a bounce. Well, thank you for being here, Raspberry. I appreciate you. Sending caffeine-infused rainbow vibes. Yeah. Don't wait for the caffeine to hit my soul. After all, Bill's world-famous Pokemaniac. You invented the Pokemon storage system on PC, too. Since you're using his system, you should go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Oh my god. Oh yeah, right. I feel sorry for you. No, really, was plotting line behind me. I'll give you a little present as favor. The beam chucker. Taylor Gossel will like you. That thing's perfect. I don't need it because I don't give a hoot about others. Alright, this time I really am gone. Smell you later. What are caffeine-infused rainbow vibes? Well, I suppose we're gonna find out. Whatever you need them to be. So are they like that one flavor of Mountain Dew that was like 3 flavors in one can? Hi Drake, how are you? Did anybody else ever try that? I bought it because I thought it was 3 different flavors in one pack, but like each flavor was in its own bottle. But it was the 3 flavors were combined into each individual soda. It was very strange. Okay, let's save because I am so underleveled. I'm doing alright. I'm probably about to get my butt kicked again because I'm super underleveled. Okay, beat its 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Oh, I plan on milking the fabulous prize for all it's worth. You think you got what it takes? Nuggets. Gotta be. They add anything in this version? I mean, this is the first time I've ever played Fire Red or Leaf Green, so. I played Blue when it came out, and I was a wee little baby pumpkin. And then I didn't play again until Pokemon Go. And then X and Y. So I have played nothing in between Blue and X and Y. So. I was really kind of hoping they would release. Oh my god, that poison! A bunch of the old games on Switch for the 30th anniversary, but not so far. Really need to be paying attention. Gen 2 and 3 are amazing. I've played ORAS, which I know is technically not Gen 3, but nice thing about Pokemon games, you get to keep your levels after fainting. Yeah, only if you don't earn the XP after you faint. Okay. Laguna. Yeah, Shell needs the levels. But in order to mod my 3DS, I have to have patience. And we all know how much of that I have. New patience. Shovel, please just kill it before you die to poison. Please. Hey, level 15. Shovel, that's really the best you got. Double team. Okay, well. Once we defeated them. And we're poisoned. I really wish they'd do something else other than glitch the whole screen. That's just, like, so annoying. Could there just be, like, purple bubbles or something? There is a website with guides to all the consoles. Still requires me to have patience, though. Oh, I double healed. to play Pokopia, you need Switch 2. I think this is on Switch 1 and 2, if I remember correctly, but Pokopia is only Switch 2. I'm second, now it's serious. If you say so, just please don't poison me again. Please don't poison me. Okay, you can't poison me, so that's really nice. Oh my god, look, Shovel's finally higher level than something. I have a bunch of retro handhelds, nice. I wish I still had my old Game Boy. Oddish, I will switch. There's so many things I wish I'd never gotten rid of. I wish my parents hadn't made me get rid of. Okay. Oh, Sprout. Oh, you can stay in. Oh, your parents made you give away your OG Game Boy. Same. I found my sister's Game Boy Advance in her games, but she's a few years younger than me, so she doesn't have any of the games I wanted. If I don't have patience, does that mean I'm not a doctor? Correct. I am not a doctor. How many are there? 5 of them? And then you all get to watch me grind nuggets for God knows how long. Sandshrew. Okay. I need a grass type so bad. You have the launch edition, nice. Still have my Switch one. I was gonna keep using both, but like only play like the new games on my Switch too. But like, you kind of gotta, at least it's my understanding, that if you want to sync your data over, you gotta kind of do it right then. Otherwise, you have to factory reset the Switch too if you change your mind. So it's all like, I don't know, like my Switch one works just fine. It just doesn't get the new games. I don't know. Fuckins. Okay. Oh, getting to. Oh, there are abilities in this game. Great. What if you didn't miss? What about that? Is this one a better accuracy? Okay. I'm not dealing with this all day. Pokopia is in my big freak, huh? That's not what I was trying to do. I don't know. I probably won't be playing it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Dragon Quest builders. Okay, level 19. More monies. There's a lot of people on this bridge. Okay. Later in. Shovel can't do, like, anything. Well, I can maybe do this. Is this gonna do anything? Not enough. Nidoran learns Peck. Huh. Oh goody, now I'm poisoned. Why does everything poison me? Why? Why does everything learn poison? It's not a ground type at this level, is it? At this level. At this evolutionary stage. I'm gonna stay in already poisoned. So I might just die. Yeah, it's not a ground type yet. Okay. I am what is known as a silly goose. Very silly. Astarion, you are almost level 20. Can you please learn a better fire move? I'm begging you to learn a better fire move. Please. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now Shovel's poisoned. Oh no, I think Shovel's actually just dead. Okay, Shovel. You better get back up, buddy, because, we need you for Misty. So you better earn them levels. Hold on, let me fix my necklace here. Okay. Better earn them levels, Shovel. Earn them levels. Okay. I remember there's no other save. Okay, one more, then I gotta go. Okay, so it's 5 plus the dude. Okie dokie. Minky. Get zapped. That didn't do as much as one could have hoped. Starmie Mist uses a beast, yeah, and I'm under leveled, so. Well, ain't that just peachy? Oh, now it gets paralyzed. Our Charmander is just riding the struggle bus the first couple of gyms. Okay. Well, I was going to go back to the Pokemon Center anyway. Okay. Who wants to grind for monies for a hot minute? Many monies. But then we won't be poor. And we can have things like potions. Yay! Okay. New Pokemon. What is my lowest level Pokemon? Probably you. Okay. Nice. Okay, everybody gotta get out of the party. Do I have to just swap them around? No. This is not a convenient way to have a PC. Okay. And now we lose a lot. We lose a lot, and they will give us lots of monies. Yay! Many monies. Give me monies. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. Indeed, I did. You just earned a fabulous prize. I got a nugget. I put the nugget in my pack. Do you want to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Oh no, he's gonna kill my really low level Pokemon that I only happen to have one of. Darn! I didn't one-shot me, that's annoying. Oh no, I wiped. Boo. Can I deposit my money in the PC? Oh no, I fainted! Whatever will I do? But I still have a nugget. Ha! Actually, you know what I should do? I should just go like spend all my money. That's what I'll do.
Hello, darling.
Thank you for the follow. Actually, take a couple of these. Yep. Probably use more of these. Couple more of these. Take some repels. Okay. Probably should have bought more Pokeballs with the majority of this. Okay. Oh, I can literally spend all my money. Perfect. Okay. Save. Okay, so now we just do that until we have lots and lots of nuggets. So we're gonna be here a bit. Who did something fun over the weekend they want to talk about? Who's got something fun we can jibber jabber about? Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, blah blah blah. Same thing. Okay, I have a chart how many nuggets we need for things later. Yeah, it's like 20 nuggets for Dratini, 26 nuggets for Porygon, 10 nuggets for Pinsir. And that's just to buy the Pokemon later. That's not even to buy, you know, items and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be here a while. Settle in, homies. This is gonna make for some fascinating content right here, I'm sure. Oh no, I lost again. Shame. So, who's excited for the next ACOTAR book? Me! Hope you all weren't expecting streams those days, because, I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be busy. And then we get 2 within like 3 months of each other. Like, yay! So hopefully if it ends on a heartbreaking cliffhanger, we won't have to wait that long. And then maybe we'll get the next Fourth Wing book next year, and then we'll have like Akatara and Fourth Wing, and except Fourth Wing will definitely end on a heartbreaking cliffhanger. Thanks for coming in, Drake. Have a good day. Oh no, Chad, I died again. Darn. Wish I could button mash through the text faster. Sorry, you're just cannon fodder, Caterpie, but I don't know what to tell you. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I don't even know what's in that house. I should probably actually talk to the NPCs more, because I know some of them give you things. That's probably something I need to do. But I don't want to. I do not want to do that. But anyway, I'm so ungodly excited for the next Avatar book, like you don't even know. You don't even know. Except then for a hard copy, you gotta wait. Well, I don't have to, but... My physical copies are paperbacks, and if I get the hardcover, they won't match. And I'm a digital book girly anyway, so... whatever. Just please let the covers match. SJM, please. Please let the covers match. I don't know what happened with Quicksilver that, like... who convinced whoever that that's what the Brimstone cover had to look like? Like... why? Jail. Right to jail. Right to jail. When I first saw the cover of Brimstone, I straight up thought it was like a placeholder cover. And they would have like actual... It's literally just Brimstone in big letters. That aren't even that stylized. I honest to God thought it was like a placeholder cover. And I'm like, oh, that's the actual cover. That's boring. A good book though, but I'm just like, man, that does seem like lackluster cover. Quicksilver had great art. I was just like, I don't know what happened there, but like, could you not? Could you not? What if things had like character and color and personality? What if that was a thing? Really kind of hoping the sort of 90s revival that's going on will like bring personality back to things, but so far it hasn't, and that makes me sad. Like, I want all the blue clear electronics back. Please. Please. That was the elite aesthetic. And like personality back in like restaurants. Like, remember when everything didn't look like the inside of a Costco? Those were the days. How many nuggets are we up to? Probably not enough, I'm sure. Probably only like, oh, I was gonna say like 4. Okay, so we have more than I thought we did. Well, the other thing that makes me really happy about Akatar, the new Akatar book, is everyone finally has to read Crescent City. I love Crescent City. Hot take, Crescent City is better than Throne of Glass. Sorry, did I say hot take? I meant stone cold take. At least in my opinion. But you're watching my stream, so presumably you want my opinion on things. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Crescent City, overthrown of glass. Every time. We fainted. Her story is probably like, what is this fool doing? Or maybe she just supports that we're ripping off Team Rocket by stealing all their money, so. She's enabling us. She's like, I'm tired of them extorting everybody, so I'm gonna let you extort them. Fair enough, Nurse Joy. Fair enough, Nurse Joy. Okay. More nuggets. The seconds is probably like, what on earth? Wish it one-shot me more often, though. Would be faster. It sure would be faster. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't get to Nugget Bridge so soon and I could, like, do this off stream, but... Isn't this a great game? It is! I never played it before, so... My first time playing it. Okay, come on. Blah, blah, blah. Just knock me out. Give me more nuggets. Give me all your nuggets. Can I have chicken nuggets too while you're giving me the gold nuggets? Just all the nuggets. Is that an option? Now I'm hungry. You're not really hungry, I just kind of want nuggets. Nuggets are delicious. Nuggets are delicious. You know what I really want? I want like the OG McDonald's snack wraps, cause for some reason here in the States, because in Canada, they've had the OG snack wrap the entire time. But here in the States, they got rid of them. And then to bring them back, they made a whole other new type of chicken strip that isn't nearly as good. And it's like, why not just ship the chicken strip you did have from Canada down here? So not only are they not the same, but like McDonald's had to go out of their way to make them not the same. And I'm just like, what was the point of this? Are you surprised they didn't patch this? I think they just put it on Switch as is. Well, I don't think they did. I think they fixed some stuff with like the roaming legendaries. I don't know. Maybe they just don't care. I get many, many monies, so. Which I really, really need, because my poor little character is poor. Plus, I want Dratini, and I don't have to freaking try and catch it in the Safari Zone. This is honestly probably less frustrating. Yes, I know. Well, it's kind of silly of you to give me the nugget and then fight me, but, you know. Infinite item trade glitch. The glitch in this game, Gene, or the Gen 4? So what we're doing now is if you lose on purpose and go back, the Team Rocket guy gives you another gold nugget every single time. Which is why we're just losing on purpose. I don't know about Gen 4. Okay, good thing this guy has a lot of nuggets. Yeah, I heard about this on TikTok. I didn't know about it before. So that's nice. That's why we're just losing to the seconds repeatedly. Just killing me. Wish I could get like level 1 Pokemon. So I could die in faster. I was kind of wish the seconds would get XP. And not all the NPCs, just this one. Like, just one-shot me. Actually, I probably don't wish that, because by the time I'd go to fight it for real, it'd probably be like level 1 million. So you know what? Never mind. Never mind. I haven't saved in a hot minute. How many are we up to? 12. Ah! I know how to scroll. That's a thing I can do. That is a thing I can do. 100%. 100%. Okay, back we go. Okay. Should I have any more thoughts on Akatar, or was that about all of them? I don't know. October is so far from now. It's so far from now, chat. It's such a long time to wait. I don't want to wait till October. It's so far from now. So far from now. And then January. Plus, then whenever we get the next Crescent City book. Who knows when that'll be? It's just so amusing to me. Everybody finally has to read Crescent City. It's like, ha! Can't avoid it any longer. I don't know why everybody hates on it so much. Like, it's good books. It's everyone's problem. They're so good. So good. Could you just one-shot me, please? Please, just kill me. Just kill me. What do you want? Make me dead. I need like 50 nuggets just to buy all the Pokemon later, and then I want nuggets just so I can have money. I'm tired of being poor in this game. I don't want to be poor in the game. Isn't there an item back here? There is in Let's Go. I think Dig is back here. There is not an item back here. Do you give it to me? Only skill trainings. Collect Pokemon badges to see you have at least one. These badges have amazing secrets. Now then, which one of the H badges should I describe? Okay, I don't care. Don't care. Onward. Okay. They probably don't even give you a choice. That'd be funny to have if there was like a whole like secret game mode where you could just choose to join Team Rocket right here. And then you're just evil. That'd be funny. Anyway, you couldn't do that back in the day just because cartridges were so limited. I don't know. That'd be funny. I mean, not that it'd probably end up being that secret because I feel like a lot of people would just say yes, just to be contrary. But you know what? Fair. Fair. Okay, again. Ha ha ha, again. Okay. The super fun part after this is Pikachu is still going to be crazy underleveled for Misty. Yep. So much early game grinding. I miss the experience share. I miss it so much. But Katie, you can get one later in the game. It's not the same. But Katie, I hate the experience share because it makes it too easy. Then turn it off. I miss when these games were hard. The games were hard because you were 6. Like, seriously, if I see, like, one more freaking bro, like, Rock and Mighty, these are kids' games. They're kids' games. They weren't more difficult because they were better. They were more difficult because you were a child. And also, in some cases, because Game Freak wasn't as good at making games. So there was something weird that made the game harder than it really should have been. I don't know, that just absolutely grinds my gears when I hear people complain about that. It's like, it's a kid's game! Like, well, if you want to play Halo, go play Halo. Like, Pokemon is in Halo. Well, Raspberry stream. I forgot Raspberry streams. I need to remember that for next time. Okay. More. So what starters everybody choosing for Wind and Waves, and why is it Pom Pom? I want Gakwa. It's so silly. I want the silly little lizard. And hopefully it doesn't turn into a furry. For the record, I have nothing against furries, but like Pokemon are like actual animals. Like it's weird when they start looking like people. Like the Ditto and Pokopia. I don't know. It's weird and I don't like it. I do not like it, Sam, I am. Also don't like green eggs and ham. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like eggs. like eggs. Regardless of what color they are. And everyone always thinks I'm weird until the egg prices went through the roof, and it's like, haha. I only need eggs when I bake. Which is not very often, because I'm not much of a cook. So now I gotta deal with gas prices. Like, oh my god, gas prices. Like, it went up like 20 cents in a week. Why? Why? They were finally going back down. They were finally going back down. Like, what if we didn't bomb people? Like, for the people's own sake, not just the price of gas, you know? Like, what if we were just nice to other people? You know? Radical thought, I know, but what if we were just kind to each other? Apparently that's too difficult. Just too difficult, I guess. Anywho. Vote in the midterms, everybody. It's good stuff. Voting is cool, and it makes your ass look nice. True story. True story. And vote early, because the postal service is weird when they stamp and date things, so... I don't remember the specifics, but it's weird now, so... Postmark, that's the word I'm looking for. I knew there was a word. So vote lots. Vote early. Good stuff. All the cool kids are doing it. Okay, how many nuggets are we up to? In my new headcanon, that Nurse Joy fully supports the fact that I'm just like extorting Team Rocket. 21. We can almost get a Dratini. Yay! Oh man, this is just fascinating content, I'm sure. Man. Well. I mean, hey, it's a live stream like you wanted. Live and unedited. Here you go. Here you go. Like, if I could just progress in the game and do this off camera, I totally would, but... It'd be like a 1 hour stream. It'd be like, okay, gonna go grind now. Sorry, guys. And then we still got a Grand Pikachu. Brock was level 14. I don't know what Misty is, but... I need a grass type. Are there Bellsprout past Nugget Bridge? That would make my life a lot easier. So much easier. Okay, just give me the nuggets and let's all move on. Please murder my Caterpie. Murder it. Oh no, I've been wrapped. We had like Pokemon regionals in Seattle last week, I think. I wish I'd known about, because I would have gone and just vibed and seen what's what, but I didn't. I swear I looked up all the regionals for the year and there was no Seattle. And then I was like, what do you mean? They still had all the limited time gyms up in Pokemon Go for Comic-Con. So that was kind of neat. Wanted to have Pikachu. In raids. Or was that raids for everybody? I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention because I was at Comic-Con. There wasn't much time to play Pokemon Go. So what happened with Comic-Con was, like, back in, like, November, they had, like, a special on the Thursday ticket. So I bought the Thursday ticket. But then they announced Jennifer English from Baldur's Gate 3. And, like, Instagram said she wasn't going to be there Thursday, but then the website did. So I emailed them, and I was like, is Jennifer English going to be there on Thursday? And they were like, no, Jennifer English is not going to be there on Thursday. And I was like, bummer. So I got a ticket for a different day so I can meet Jennifer English. And I sold my Thursday ticket. And then it turned out that not only was Jennifer English there on Thursday, but they were dropping the limited edition Shadowheart Funko Pop that was exclusive to the con on Thursday. So like 3 days before the con, I'm getting a Thursday ticket, now at full price. And then figured out how to get to the con so I can get the Funko Pop and then get it signed, and Jennifer English was indeed there Thursday. I was like, thanks, man. I would have just kept my Thursday ticket. But I got the limited edition Shadowheart Funko Pop. And I got it signed. And I got my other Shadowheart Funko Pop already had signed. I didn't start off intending to have all the BG3 ones signed, but that seems to be the way it's going. One of the vendors already had the Jahira Pop and Raphael and the Emperor. I'm like, how'd you even get these? They're not even online yet. They still haven't started open pre-orders for the new Starring Funko Pop on Funko's website. Like, man, when are they gonna do that? Because they have a free shipping special right now. I'm like, I want my free shipping. Shipping's so much anymore. It sucks. Like, let me get my free shipping. I want free shipping. So yeah, I met Shadowheart. And I had 2 new pops to the collection, so I just went, well, it's kind of an expensive collection. I didn't intend to get them all signed. It just kind of worked out that way, because it was just one person showed up to a con, and another person showed up to another con, and I suppose it could be drugs. But man, what an expensive collection. gonna have some of the limited edition Shadowheart pop online, but you have to enter a raffle. A raffle to be able to buy it, mind you, not even a raffle to win one. I have no idea when that is, but I don't know. And like it's sold with a really nice case protector, so it's like $40. Like I didn't realize it was gonna be like $40 so we got to the con. I'm like, wow, this is like a $15 pop. Like, can you just keep the case and I bring my own? Cause like, I don't know. Boo, capitalism. Also making the blonde Shadowheart pop like the super limited edition one is a choice. I would have made the Emperor that one. Like, yeah, everybody wants the Shadowheart one. Still don't understand why so many people are so into the Emperor. Like, is there not a nicer monster to thirst over? Like, wouldn't you rather thirst over a monster that, like, liked you? I don't know. I don't get it. And also, the Emperor before Halzen is a choice. It's certainly a choice. Okay. Ha ha ha, again. Man, this is tedious. This is really, really tedious, and I'm sure it's just thrilling to watch. Once I do this, you have to do this battle to progress in the story. Otherwise, I just do it later. Except knowing me, I'd probably end up just putting it off and then doing it on stream anyway. Well, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. What else did I do at Comic-Con? I got my picture with Jamie Campbell Bower. That was fun. So that was neat. I didn't realize that Sweeney Todd was like one of his first movies. Like, I swear when I saw Sweeney Todd when it came out, that I'd seen him in something else, and I was like, oh yeah, it's that guy. And then I went and actually looked and like, no, that was like his second movie. Like, oh, dang, okay. Also, I wish kind of everybody thirsted as much over and back in the day as they do now, so we could have had like more of the City of Bones movies. So that movie was good. I don't care what anyone says. And it followed the book. So that was the reason I saw it. It didn't follow the book, and that's why everyone hated it. Like, it followed the book really closely until like the last 20 minutes. But then they made the TV show that didn't follow the book at all. Like, hardly at all. And it got many, many seasons. And I was like, are you serious? What do you mean? And the show wasn't even that good. It's like you gotta be kidding. Like, what do you mean? We get this subpar show that doesn't follow the book, but we can have had a movie saga because the movie, in air quotes, didn't follow the book. Whatever. I will be salty about that for a very long time, and I've already been salty about that for a very long time. Because it was dumb. Just kill me, Atkins. Thank you. Goodness. Oh, and I got one of my books signed by Terry Brooks. I used to love those books when I was like my late teens. I haven't kept up with Shannara in a long time. We got a show too that was also garbage. I watched like one episode and I was like, what is this? And then I never watched any of the rest of it. I really loved the books back in the day. I don't remember why I stopped reading them. I just didn't keep up with it. Not that they ever got bad. I just stopped keeping up, and I don't really know why. I don't know. And I'm rereading Akatar, so that'll keep me out of trouble for a while. And then I gotta reread Crescent City. Well, I guess I don't have to, but I want to. So that'll... At this point, it's been so long since I've read Shannara that I'd have to start over because I don't remember enough of the finer details. There's a lot of books in that series now. Many, many books to read. Murderize my face, seconds. So that I can have monies. I propose the trade. You murderize my face. And then I come back and get more monies from your trainer. Thoughts? I think that sounds like a good deal, don't you? Wow, we lasted 3 whole rounds this time. Ooh. Does it keep missing? Is that the problem? Do 4 rounds. There we go. Seriously, like, can I get a weaker Pokemon though? I don't think I have a Pidgey or a Rattata that's weaker. Okay, we're getting somewhere, chat. We're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Really nice that they just had home connectivity. Now you just transfer things in. So we're getting it eventually, right? It's just you can never have it right at the beginning because that just would be too easy, I suppose. I suppose that would just be too easy. I don't know. Woohoo! One shot. I'll think of it this way. We grind early game so we don't have to do it later, right? I'll play, but I'll just do this again. I hate with training so much. Like, if we had the experience share, Pikachu would be so much more leveled. Obviously, it wouldn't help us with this, but the experience share is a plus, and I will die on that hill. That makes the game too easy. Then go play a harder game. Like, I don't know what to tell you. These are easy games. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like that's a problem with a lot of the gamer bros, is like they've outgrown like the IPs they played when they were little, and they just haven't realized that they don't enjoy it anymore. And they're just like, meh, it's because the game's garbage now. Like, no, you just don't enjoy it anymore. Why don't you go find something you do enjoy? Like, why do people do that? Like, go play something you do enjoy. Oh my god, Star Wars people. Like, I love Star Wars, but like all the bros who are like, I hate everything, it's all garbage. Okay, go watch something else then. Go watch something else. No one's making you watch it. Ever think about how many of the Star Wars bros, like if you just wipe their minds and made them forget everything about Star Wars, that they would hate the original trilogies too. They only like them because they're nostalgic. Like, I feel like every complaint the bros have against like the prequels and the sequels, you're like, okay, cool, here's the same thing in the OG. Literally the same thing happened back then. As I think about that a lot. Probably too much. At least we get Grogu and the Mandalorian in a couple months. Yay, more Grogu! I love Grogu. He's so cute! He's so cute. I still hope we get more of the show, though. I like that the show had multiple directors, so you got like sort of different styles every episode. Plus, all the episodes where Grogu did really cute stuff were all directed by Bryce Dallas Howard, so he was not directing the movie. We want more Bryce. Bryce was at Comic-Con, but I didn't go meet her. I probably should have, but I'm not made of money. Hayden Christensen was there, but he was only there Saturday, and I was like, I'm not going to a con on a Saturday. Oh, thank you. That would have been so cool, though. Like, why fly all the way out here to just go one day? Like, why not at least do Saturday, Sunday? Or Saturday, Friday, or like, literally any day I'll already be there. Why fly out to work one day? It must be nice to just work one day. I also kind of hate flying, so it's like, why would you fly to just be there one day and then fly back? Flying sucks. Should be a better railway system here in the States, because, like, a high-speed train from Seattle to LA would probably take about as much time as it took if you flew. I mean, not like the actual flight time, but like the time it took that you have to get all the way to the airport, and then you gotta find parking to get dropped off, and then you gotta check your bag, and then you gotta go through security, and then you gotta be there super early in case the line of security is really long. So then you're just sitting around, and then you get on the plane, and then you gotta pick your luggage back up, and it's like that whole time you could just be like sitting on the train, you know? Like with your luggage right there, so you don't have to drop it off and pick it up. So instead of waiting around at the gate or waiting around security, you could be like reading on the train or playing a game, or it could be so much less stressful to just get on a train. It's like, I think from LAX to SeaTac, it's only like 3 hours, but you spend just as much time, if not more than the flight, just dealing with all the BS of flying. Like I'd rather spend 6 hours just sitting on a train, actively traveling the whole time, than dealing with nonsense. Like, that's way better than flying. Like, I want high-speed rail. Give us high-speed rail. Alrighty. What else do we have to talk about? I don't know. I don't know. If they drop the new Astarian pop at some point. Like, what are you waiting for? And also, how did that one better already have Jahira? Of course, it was marked up because it was, you know, like a it wasn't like Funko themselves. It was a third-party seller, so I mean, it wasn't marked up that much, but I don't know. But it was just like, how on earth did you get this? And annoyingly enough, didn't have the new Astarian one, so it was like, whatever. It's like that sort of game of chicken, because it wasn't marked up that much. And it's like, if I can't get the pop, because I kind of want Jahira's pop, I don't really want the other two. So like with shipping, factoring in shipping, it probably would have been cheaper to get it at the con. I'm probably not significantly so. But like, if I can get it while they're running the free shipping special, it won't be cheaper. It'll be cheaper to have ordered it online. You know? I hate stuff like that. It's like, I just want to know, man. Like, there's so many things, like, you know, you only want to do if the outcome's gonna go one specific way. But then you don't know. So then it's like, do I not do it and maybe regret it? Or do I do it and then maybe regret that? And it's just... like, I don't think I'd actually want to be omnipotent and know everything, but it'd probably be really frustrating, but there's some things I'd like to know. Okay. Words are hard. I found the cute words are hard email, but then I'd have to rotate it out with something, and I don't know what. I don't have that many Twitch subscribers, so like, you know, it's like the data it gives you about emotes, like your sample size is so small, you know? So it's like, is this emote actually not popular, or is it just that the 4 subscribers don't like it, which maybe is what actually matters, to think about the subscribers you currently have rather than the ones you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Again, if I was omnipotent. There'd be so many things I don't want to know, though, but... It's like I only want to know about things that I could change, and things I could change the way I want them. Like, I wouldn't want to know about inevitable things I couldn't change that I wouldn't like. Especially if you can't really, like, do anything in advance to just soften the blow. That makes sense. Really nice for books that'd be like, would I enjoy this or would I not? At least I have an excuse to reread ACOTAR. Let me get more ACOTAR. I'm so excited for ACOTAR. And my plushies, I can't wait till my plushies get here in like July. My shovel plushie. I really hope it doesn't actually take that long, but then the world is stupid and you never know if it's actually going to take longer. What if the world wasn't stupid? We don't need to make everything stupid. That's just not a thing we actually need to do. Like, the way the world would be so significantly less stupid if, like, a handful of the elites just went to therapy. Just go to therapy. It's good stuff. All the cool kids do it. Like, what if you just didn't enact out your control issues on the entire populace of the planet? What if that was a thing? Too easy, I suppose. Getting kind of tired looking at this stupid Ekans, not gonna lie, but... Monies! Monies, I want to buy Dratini. Don't want to have to wait till so much later to get Dratini. Hopefully it's not a pain in the ass to... I don't know, I have no idea what the team will be. There's so many people, like, recommending teams on TikTok, but, like, none of them include the HM Mule. It's like, okay, you realize not having just swapping the HM Mule in and out when you need it is a huge pain, right? Like, what do you mean? Like, the amount of teams, like, use the Lapras. You realize the Lapras is, like, well, at least in the OG games. Maybe it's not in this game. Like, you realize the gift Lapras is, like, really low level, right? Like, you guys are really gonna switch train a Lapras? I mean, do what you want, I guess. I feel like the Starmie is a better shot. The Psyche types are really good in Kanto. Okay, how many nuggets are we up to? $46. How many did we need? Okay, so it's 20 for Dratini, 26 for Porygon. So we can get 10 more for Pinsir. Isn't Pinsir wild? So how much money is this right now? Because I believe you can do this infinitely, but like... That's a... God damn it. That's a lot. How much money was that? Oh, damn. Okay, so... Let's go get my nuggets. So I think we'll keep that as, like... I'm just gonna call it cash. And then we'll get nuggets to save for the 2 Pokemon. And then I think we'll call it good. And then we can finally progress. Stream might be over by then, we'll see. I know this is probably not. Hey Donwave, how are you? Your EP will go to bed. Sleep is good, we like sleep. Legends, please just one-shot me. Thank you. I whited out again. Well, who else did anything fun this weekend? Because otherwise I'm gonna have to find something else random to talk about. Oh boy. Well. You know what? Not being poor in this game sounds nice, so. Is my little bucket hat supposed to look like a Premier Ball, or is that just coincidence? Yeah, it looks like a Premier Ball. What's the point of those balls? They don't even work that well. Just more junk in my inventory. I mean, I suppose you could sell them, but... Maybe I should have cashed in those nuggets, because we're losing money again. Can I put my money in the PC? I mean, it's not that much money, but... I said items. Oh, is this how I do it? Item storage. I cannot... Whatever, it's not that much money, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't even think about that, I probably should have. Oh well. won a fabulous prize! But Team Rocket's kind of dumb that they just keep falling for this over and over. Which, to be fair, they keep pressuring us to join up, but then don't even let us actually have a choice. So there's that. Team Rocket blasting off again. Or I guess I'm blasting off because I'm the one who was defeated. I don't know. I don't know. Also, the original voice actors of Jesse and James have both passed away, and I didn't know that, and I learned that the other day, and then I was sad. And Jesse voiced Meowth, so like, they all gone. It was sad. My childhood. Anybody have like the OG Pokemon anime on VHS? I had like one VHS, and it was like the Butterfree episode, and then like 2 parts of Sabrina's 3-part story arc. Which, like, why not put all of Sabrina on one tape? I never understood that. And as an adult, like, with streaming, I was like, oh, I'm gonna finally watch the anime, I'm gonna figure out how this actually ends, and it was honestly kind of dumb. Spoiler alert, Sabrina just needed to laugh. And then she was all better, and it was kind of like, that was not worth waiting 20 years to find out. Why is the one Butterfree pink? Like, I hate pink. Like, it's girly, so it needs to be pink. Like, no. I don't want pink. Everything doesn't have to be pink. No pink, no thank you. Everything instead must be black, because I am goth. Because superior. I think I have one of the American Horror Story Coven shirts that's like, on Wednesday we were black. I wonder if I still have that. I wonder if it still even fits. Probably doesn't still fit. I don't think it fit me that well in the first place, because sizing is made up, but probably really doesn't fit now. I rewatching some of the old American Horror Stories and like, remember when a show had enough episodes in a season to like tell a cohesive story? Remember that? And you could have like details and like subplot. And it's not just like the bare minimum. Yeah, I talked about this before, but like for me, American Horror Story really went down the tube when during the lockdown, and like the episodes were just so short. Like they were not very good at doing one shots. And then even when they went back to like full seasons, they like split the season between 2 stories. So like, I didn't want to do that. So just like, there was just not enough time to tell the story they wanted to tell, and then, oh, that's not what I was trying to do. And then it was all just rushed, and I don't know. I just never picked it back up because I was like, it's just went downhill. And also, what was going on with like the 1984 episode or season? Like, they should have made the theme summer camp, but they made the theme 80s. But like, the real theme was actually summer camp, and then like every so often they were like, oh wait, the theme of this is supposed to be 80s. And then most season didn't even take place in the 80s. And then they just have to like throw in some 80s reference, try and be like, oh yeah, 80s, right. Like, why didn't you just make the theme summer camp? Like, that would have made so much more sense. And then you wouldn't have to be throwing in like random little niblets about how like the 80s. I don't know. I have lots of good ideas, and Hollywood should listen to me. Like, I feel like the world would be less stupid if we listened to my ideas. I feel like I have lots of good ideas. And even like back when Horror Story was good, I didn't like all the seasons because, like, I like a good story. Like, I don't like horror for the sake of horror, you know? And some of the times it was just horror for the sake of horror, and I'm like, what happened to my good story? You know? American Horror Story used to have such good stories, and that's what I actually liked about it. And then sometimes there would be like, what if the entire season was just gore? Like, what if it wasn't? What if it wasn't just gore? Okay, I really need a stretch break. Yeah, I need a stretch break. So, I will get you guys words on stream. And... oh, words on stream is for Kick now. Huh. I don't use Kick. Okay, so I got you guys words, and then we will reconvene in a minute or two. Okay, BRB. Alright, we are back. So I started another round while I was waiting for the puzzle to finish its final round, because yeah, it's the same thing. Same thing we've been doing. Yeah, I probably should not have cashed in. It's not that much money. It'll be fine. That's still just kind of annoying, though. Whatever. Okay. Alrighty. What were we talking about? I don't know. Probably some random nonsense, I'm sure. Which, fair enough. Random nonsense is kind of my jam. Anyone read any good books recently? Anyone seen Hopper? I kind of want to go see it. Mostly because it seems like it has that lizard. Lizard. Like, why doesn't Disney promote some of their movies better? Like, I hadn't even heard of Elio until, like, the lizard meme became a thing. Like, can I expect people to go see your movie if you don't promote it? And they're like, oh no, people don't want animation. Like, well, if people knew animated movie was a thing, if you promoted it, like literally at all. Probably because they just want to do AI instead, even though it's not profitable and it's wrecking the environment and it's wrecking the market of game piece, computer parts and console parts and I hate AI. It's dumb and it doesn't even work that well. And it's just stealing everything you tell it because it's not regulated literally at all. And it's guzzling water. And then even Twitch is has some beta or whatever for an AI clipping thing. It's like, why? So you can help train an AI to replace you? Like, that's smart. I see one more influencer advertising that service that and you have to pay for it. At least the Twitch one is free. You're paying for the thing to scrape your content. Ew, oh my god, that happened to a streamer I watched a while ago. Lexi, she had a company. What specifically happened, I'm not sure, because the company claimed. So what ended up happening was some company made some AI bullshit game, and then they made an AI bullshit ad, but it was Lexi's likeness. And granted, I only got my information on this from Lexi herself, so that's only one side of the thing, so, allegedly. But, they claimed they just put a prompt in an AI and the AI spit it out, and they didn't deliberately use her likeness, but then they would take it down. And she only got it solved because she is an agent. That's so what do the rest of us do? you're in a Discord call with your brother and you showed him one of my videos and he says to me, your friend is a walking Michael Bay film. I mean, do you love me a big explosion? Wish I could explode this Team Rocket guy and just take all his nuggets, because this is... Oh boy. That'd be faster, except gold melts. It does melt. It's really soft metal. Like, of all the metals, humans could be like, this is the pretty rock we're gonna base all of our money off. Like, it's so soft and it's so fragile, and why not use a sturdier one? Silver's prettier anyway. Silver's also really soft. So I suppose either way it would still be soft metal. But I suppose switching to silver wouldn't actually fix anything. I still like silver better. Which is actually the origin of the myth that vampires have no reflection, is because mirrors were made out of silver. So theoretically, a modern vampire would be able to have a reflection. Because mirrors aren't silver anymore. Saw somebody point out once that a lot of the things that repel vampires, like silver and garlic, are like antibacterial. So it's like, does this imply vampirism is a bacteria? Or I guess a bacterial infection. I think about that too much, because I'm like, well, now I need to know, is it a bacterial infection? Like, do infections make you iron deficient? Ekans, just go for it. Aren't werewolves also like they can't deal with silver? So then is lycanthropy also a bacterial infection? Although garlic also keeps away bugs, so I don't know. I don't know. Now I want garlic bread. I don't have garlic bread. That's a shame. Maybe I'll get some when I go to the store. Keep talking about food. I should probably not keep talking about food. And I make myself hungry. Yay, one shot. Woohoo! I've never been this excited to be one shot by an Ekans in my life, but I need the money, man. Give me all the nuggets. I'm gonna have like no content to make clips out of from this stream. Well. Pokemon clips don't do that well anyway. Variety content creation, like it's a struggle, but I don't know. I really like Pokemon, and like they keep making Pokemon. It's not like they're making more BG3. Like Katie, they're gonna make a BG4, but Larian's not involved. There is no BG4 in Bossing Say. Nope. There's also no TV show in Bossing Say if they don't change their tune. And suddenly. Also Also, why do, like, all these different medias have to do that? Like, why not pick a side character? Like, with Rings of Power, like, there are so many other stories they could have told. Especially since they don't have the rights to, like, any of the story. Like, you could have picked an obscure side character and just made up their entire thing. It's such a weird show because they marketed it almost entirely on the nostalgia for the Peter Jackson movies. And what they didn't market on that, well, they also marketed on the budget with where did the budget go? That show looks so cheap. Like, where did the budget go? But then they marketed it being, you know, in the second age to, like, the uber nerds who read the Silmarillion. But then they changed all of that story too, and then the characters are nothing like they are in the Peter Jackson trilogy. So it's like, what was the point? Like, literally, what was the point? Like, why not just do a show about, like, Aragorn's immediate ancestors? Because we don't know a lot of what they did. They're out battling orcs. Like, you can pick, like, 5 of them and do, like, 5 seasons of, like, you know, one, and then you move on to the next one, the next season, the next one, and then you end with Aragorn being born. And it's like, there you go. You got, like, you got the recognizable character, but then you got a whole bunch of characters that you can just write whatever about because they have very little written about them. Like, and it's like, if you're not even going to deliver the original story, why did you promise the original story? You know? I don't know. It's for real, where did the budget go? Like, it looks so cheap. I didn't even watch the second season. I watched a recap of the second season, and, like, people kept pointing that out. They're like, there's, like, nobody in these crowd scenes. There's, like, 10 people here, and it's supposed to be a huge crowd. Like, the wigs aren't that good, and the costumes aren't that good. It's like, where did the budget go? What is going on with this show? Didn't go to their writing either. Feel so bad for the cast because they seem like so enthusiastic and like you couldn't have given them a good script at least. But the point being, like with BG3, like there's so many side characters you can make a show about. Like you could do like Arabella or Maul, or like you can make such a good show out of Maul. It's like why I don't know. Like you're just setting yourselves up. Well, imagine there's so many endings, like that show setting itself up for failure. There's so many ways around this. There's so many things you could have done, so many better choices that could have been made. Like I said, Hollywood should listen to me. And that's kind of annoying that Hollywood doesn't seem to figure that out yet. Like, it's not just like the existence or, you know, the presence of this pre-existing IP or pre-existing character. Like, you know, like the character has to do the things the character used to do, and that what made people like them, like, or the story, you know, you can't just, you know, the thing just is there, just chewing the scenery, like, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about that with the next Avengers movie. It's like, okay, it's not just that the characters are there, the characters have to, like, do the things that made us love them. You can't just exist. You know? That's not why we liked them. There was a whole other tangent before that one. I don't remember what it was. Oh well. Man. We're like halfway there. Alrighty. Yeah, this is fascinating content. I'm sorry, guys. I want the money. I'm tired of being poor in this game. Can you blame me? Can catch anything fun in Pokemon Go for the Kalos tour? I mean, I got a decent amount of shinies, but there wasn't anything like super that I really was hunting. It was more like a Legends ZA tour than a Kalos tour. It was just megas. Were the mega raids like really sparse for anything else? Like there was Dragonite everywhere, but like trying to find like the Victory Bell and the Malamar raids, like there were just none. It was so annoying. And those were the ones that were like they made really difficult to do, so it's like, you know, the weather was bad, so it was like just hope and praying you can get some remote raiders. Which I mean we did, but it was just like, why? I was kind of expecting it to be the other way around. I was expecting the Dragonite to be super rare. I mean, I got good shinies, but there wasn't anything like I was super after. Maybe that's the trick. Like, you have to not be super invested and then you get all the shinies, because I feel like the shiny rate for the last couple of Go Fests has not been good. And then it was really annoying that they kept putting the dragon type that premiered as shiny in raids, and then there'd be like no raids for it, so you couldn't even like farm it. That's super annoying. I hate that they did that. They didn't used to, and I wish they would go back to that, because I mean, if the raids were really common, like I'd go out and just raid a bunch of them that I can just walk to, you know, in like a park or something, but like I'm not driving all over everywhere trying to find one type of raid. And I'm not spending a ton of money on the distance passes. You know? Especially since it'll just have a community day eventually. Back to the bridge. They've probably like worn a path in the ground back to the bridge. I don't know what the statistics are for how many people are, how much time people are spending here doing this. Too long, probably. Probably too long. At least we gotta talk about our guitar. Yay! Don't worry, I'll probably talk about it a little. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't want to wait till October. October is so long from now.
Plus, then whenever we get the next fourth wing book. Rebecca Yaros keeps posting her Instagram stories how many like words she wrote the day, and I'm like, man, you could kill off so many of my favorite characters with that many words. Like, I'm like, girl, at this rate, you're gonna have nobody left, but. Like, you're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it. But at least we're reading, and reading is good. Makes you smart. Good for your brain. Brain food. That was really great when I was a kid because I used to really, really read a lot. I'm trying to get back into it, but it's so much harder now. But like, as soon as me and my sister discovered that we go to our parents and be like, but books make us smart, Mom and Dad. Like, we need more books. Like, my parents never came up with a good response to that. So the new books we got, although why they didn't just take us to the library more, I'm not honestly sure, but I don't know. Well, like, if I really like a book, I want to reread it and reread and reread it. Like, you know, it's... Yeah, I mean, the library is absolutely God's place. Libraries are great. Support your local library, but... You know. Yes, invest in your kids' interests. Because it was so much easier, you know, to come up with, like, you know, not right now for so many other things. But then it was like, but Mom and Dad, books make me smart and they help me do good in school. Don't you want me to do good in school? And that was that. And then we got more books. Yeah. We used to really get our money's worth out of the Barnes & Noble membership, but I'm a digital book girly. Just so much time as a kid, you know, lugging around, especially hardcovers. But it's like, I can fit all my books in this tiny little tablet. And that's really nice. Try not to read on my phone though, because then I just end up doom scrolling, so. Coffee's an agile. Okay. We'll get back to that question in a minute. I mean, I still end up doom scrolling even with an e-reader, but at least it's an extra step, right? You have to like put the e-reader down and then pick up your phone. So it slows me down a little. I'm trying to be better about not doom scrolling, but the ADHD loves the doom scroll. I'm working on it. Many nuggets are we up to? Since we're done with nuggets, we can go grind levels for Pikachu. Ha! back from ads? We're back from ads. Okay, so Akatar, which is short for Court of Thorns and Roses. It's a romantic fantasy series. So it would depend on what you mean by dweeb. And I love them. Katie, it's just very smut. I mean, it's about as spicy as Game of Thrones. What's your point? And unlike Game of Thrones, Akatar is consensual. Ha! I don't want to hear no sass out of nobody. Because it is my stream and I am God. I am the pumpkin god. Apparently. I already see people like counting down the Summerween and just, I don't know. I just need spookies. I mean, yeah, it's a fantasy story, but, you know, with the romantic angle. I love them. Oh no, you're good, Coffee. It's just I keep seeing people online be like, it's just very smut. I'm like, okay, and? I'm just tired of hearing that argument. 'Cause first of all, like, it's just smut wouldn't be a problem if smut wasn't written primarily by women. Which is way too many people's real problem with it. Exactly, Coffee. Exactly. Just give me the nugget. Nugget, nugget. I saw a meme that this person's personal theory was that George R. R. Martin has finished the rest of the not Throne of Glass, Game of Thrones books. Wow. And that he's just like, he has orders for them not to be released till after he passes away. And it's like, so if people don't like whatever ending he wrote, it doesn't have to deal with it. And I'm like, honestly, smart. But also, like, all you have to do is make it better than the ending of the show, and you're golden. Yeah, and kids are gonna ask questions regardless. Like, what if we just had age-appropriate education for our kids, and then it's not a problem? But that's too easy also, or too difficult, or can't do that. I don't know. Like, especially once your kids grow up, you become obsessed with grandkids. Like, my parents did that. As soon as the dog's like, when are we getting grandkids? When are we getting grandkids? It's like, well, that was quite a switch there. And I'm not having kids, so. No, thank you. Don't want kids. What if flies made you ask your mom are humans evil? That's such a boring book. Such a boring book. It's a whole other thing about getting people to read. It's like, why do schools make you read the most boring books? Especially if you're not even going to actually learn the actual story. Like, I saw a whole TikTok earlier about how everyone seems to have forgotten that Romeo and Juliet is a tragedy, not a romance. Like, yeah. And also, they were teenagers. And also, literally the day before, Romeo had been, like, thirsting over this other girl. Like, it's not a romance. Although I'm rather biased just because, like, my brain just doesn't vibe with poetry really well. Like, I'm just like, say what you mean. Like, and granted, part of it was written, you know, way long time ago, and they had different vernacular and whatnot back then, but, you know, it's like, what's the point of words if you're not going to say what you mean? If you, like, feel like so much of it is style over substance, and like, I was the super nerdy kid in school who was, you know, like, reading at, like, a college level in, like, 6th grade, but as soon as you put, like, Shakespeare in front of me, I was completely lost. So I always hated those, like, parts of the curriculums. Like, what if we didn't read Shakespeare? Okay, we're getting there. Or Homer. Like, what if we... Or, like, what's so wrong with, like, watching the movie and, like, doing a read-along? I had one teacher did that, and that was, like, so much easier. Because, like, there's no context clues, right? It's just dialogue. You know? Like, with a movie, with a visual medium, or Shakespeare, there's context clues about what's going on. And when you're just reading dialogue, there's no context clues. I always thought it was weird too, like, since it's a play, like, and it's just the dialogue, it's like, so how do the actors know when to, like, you want them to walk up stage and, like, do something? Like, because none of that's written down, you know? It's just like, enter, say your words, leave. Like, okay, what about everything else? I always thought that was weird as a kiddo. I don't know. But there's also an argument that since they're plays, they're mean to be seen, not just read and like, yes, please. Reading how to sell a haunted house. That's interesting. One shot me, please, seconds. Okay. And the Odyssey, too, like, again, no context clues in the actual script about, you know, I guess it's not really a script in the poem. Unless you have like an annotated version or something, so there's like, nothing about the culture, nothing about like the traditions that would make things the little things they do make sense, and you just hope your teacher knows them and tells them to you. Otherwise, you're like, I don't know why you're doing these things. Because I don't understand ancient Greek culture, because I was like an 8th grader. 10th grader? I was a kid. And that was always just the bane of my existence in English class, because I would just excel until there was poetry. And it's like, is this really necessary? Like, let's just watch the movie. Yay for context clues. I also feel like so many people would enjoy reading more if we read interesting things in school, like poetry of the time really does need imagery. Yes. And there's like so many movies of like all of them, so like literally just take your pick. And like Romeo plus Juliet is like a really good movie. And like there is a lot of historical significance to, classics, but then it's like, does that mean anything if no one wants to read them? Like there's got to be other, because I mean, like we're talking like like kids. I mean, if you're like in college taking like a classics course, like that's one thing. Have a hangover movie or something, yeah. That's like, what's the point of, learning these things about literature if you're like discouraging people from reading because the books are so damn boring, you know? So what's the point? Not to mention, so many of the classics have movies anyway, like, I don't know. More fun books. You started hoarding banned books, as you should. How are we doing? Oh my god, we're almost there. We're almost there. And then we go grind levels on Pikachu. Well, we can go to Bill's house first. That'll be something. That'll be something. Speaking of movies, when did they reboot the Narnia movies? Like I just saw, not even a trailer, just someone like casually mentioned they're making The Magician's Nephew. Which, because like the text of the movie, it was like the same font as like the Disney ones. So I'm like, is this like the same continuity? Because also, under what other text would you start with the magician's nephew? Because that's not one of the. Like, I know Narnia books are classics, but like, let's just be honest. The only interesting ones are The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and The Voyage of Dawn Treader. Like, someone had to say it. I'm sorry. The rest of them are kind of boring. I mean, they managed to make a pretty good movie out of Prince Caspian, though. I really like Prince Caspian. Speaking of Voyage of the Dawn Treader, what was that movie? Like, you took the most interesting book in the entire series and made that. What on earth was that? Also, Disney doesn't even own the rights anymore, didn't they? Didn't they sell it? And Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Did they sell it, or did they just get a new director? I don't remember. This was so long ago now. And I suppose if it was in the same universe as the Disney movies, they could keep going, because the magician's nephew. I don't remember the horse and his boy very well. But then the silver chair, it's different main characters, so I guess you could make it work without having to recast everybody. I don't know. We shall see what we shall see. Also, apparently at some point they filmed the next Dune movie, which we'll see how that goes, because I was kind of disappointed in movie 2, because they just seem so completely unwilling to just embrace how absolutely wacko the Dune stories are, and like if they're not willing to do that, what's even the point? Like, the Dune stories are just absolutely nuts, and like in a good way. And there's just like so much like metaphysics and like esoteric lore, and like if you're not going to embrace that, what's the point of doing Dune? Like, I kind of see how what they're going for the next movie from movie 2, which is just probably going to be more just throwing Jessica absolutely under the bus to make Paul look sympathetic, but it's like, Paul's not supposed to be sympathetic. Paul's not supposed to be sympathetic. I don't know, maybe because movie 1 was really good, but like in retrospect, it's because they hadn't like really gotten to like the esotericness yet. The first thing you learn about writing after you start reading books for fun, you suck at writing? Yeah. Indeed. That's why I read and I don't write. Plus, I wouldn't want to plan ahead enough to like make a cohesive story. I would just want to write however I write. Okay, let's get like 2 more. Your mom was a high school English teacher? Wow. Did you do a lot of writing then? I did like to write in school. I wasn't very good at it, but it was fun. More fun than doing cursive, because back in my day, we still had penmanship classes, and so many of my classmates, it was like, you could work on your on your cursive packets or your little creative writing assignments, and so many of them would just do the cursive packets to get away from the creative writing. I hated cursive. You're a terrible writer unless you're inspired. That's fair. I feel like a lot of people are like that. Why can I not walk sideways while I'm holding the B button? I guess I can. That's weird. Twitch, why are you twitching? Weird. Anyway. Yeah, I'm still worried for the third dude. Maybe I'm just like... You're just gonna throw Jessica entirely under the bus, aren't you? That's totally what they're gonna do. Why only Caterpie? So I die faster? Every time I do the battle, he gives me another nugget. I can only redo the battle if I fail. Okay. I never want to see that frickin' Ekans again, so let's me... I think that's probably enough nuggets. Okay, we're gonna dump these nuggets in the PC. So I don't accidentally spend them. Okay. Get my Pokemon back. And we can actually kick that Ekans ass. Okay, come on, Aylin. Okay, look, we're finally doing something fun. Put that right there. Genius. Well, I saw it on TikTok. I didn't actually know this was a thing. Everybody back in the party. We need to put Pikachu in the front. Pikachu needs the levels. Okay. Okay. That was a lot and I was really grinding, I'm sorry, but like I needed the money. I really needed the money. I know last episode was also super grindy, but... Alright, shovel. Okay, let's go. We gotta go battle that Ekans one more time, then we never have to look at it again. Okay. So now we have monies. So we can go see Bill. Blah, 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 blah. Well, if we can get to Bill. It's 10 to 5. Well, the next Pokemon episode, we'll do more Pokemon stuff. Well, we'll have to get more levels on Shovel, because Shovel's gonna have to solo Misty. Shovel would be really great if you learned a more powerful electric move. That not activate static. Will that do more? Yeah. Not the poison! Poison and wrap is kind of doing a lot, and I'm not here for it. Okay. And I'm about to die. Okay. Shovel is just determined to get no levels. Apparently. Not a fan of that. I also really wish you weren't almost level 20 with only Ember. Not a fan of that either. I just need some freaking more Pokemon on my team. So many of them are just temps. Really? I mean, it's gotta be better than Growl. From the Wind and Waves game, I'm probably gonna get Gekwa. Although hopefully it doesn't evolve into something weird looking. Okay, kind of think of the opportunity, don't let this chance go to waste. Oh, I didn't. I farmed you. Maybe not for all it's worth, but a lot of it. Enough. Okay. Okay, can we get to Bill without just dying? Because that would be super dope. Where did I get the fishing rod from? Probably from someone in Misty's gym. Why don't I just take out a gym trainer and see what level they are? Oh, I can't. I have to do everything with Bill first. I have to go to Bill. Right? Or can I go to Misty? Maybe able to go to Misty. Okay, well, what level are you? I'm sure the answer is too high. Okay, I'm first up. Let's do it. That is quite the pose you got there, buddy. Okay, well, Horsey's pretty 16. I mean, that's not terrible. It should be nice he had something more powerful than Thunder Shock. Of course not. It's like an Alaskan dessert. Nice. Never actually had a baked Alaska. To be honest, seems kind of temperamental to make. I do like meringue though. Meringue is yummy. Okay, well that wasn't terrible. I keep going, am I gonna end up just girl bossing too close to the sun? Let's see what I have to do about it. I keep forgetting to read their dialogue. Sorry, guys. Okay. Goldine. Oh boy. Wait, those levels went up pretty quick. See if I had like, oh yeah, nope. Okay. If I had like a second counter that was like about Pikachu's level, I might go for it, but I don't. Misty would dog walk us. Okay. Yep, we're gonna need levels. Okay. I leveled up, that's nice. Okay. We're not doing Misty right now, we're gonna need more levels. Can I please exit? Okay. So that means we'll probably do Misty on the 16th will be the next Pokemon stream. 'Cause tomorrow and Wednesday are Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, I think that's time, homies. I'm sorry that was like 90% grinding. Yeah, I'm sure that was not the most fascinating thing to watch, but now we have more monies. Now we are rich. And we can buy a Dratini. Eventually, once we get that far. Alright. Well, thank you all so much for listening to my podcast. I guess is more what that was. Well, I think I have a lot of very interesting opinions, so. Alrighty, well, thank you all so much for watching. If you're liking my content, if you could pretty please like the video, follow and subscribe, depending on what platform you're watching on. Since they're all a little different, it really does help me out. And we got some raid calls going for Twitch, and we'll go find somebody to raid. Might just go raid Raspberry. I think I saw they were on. Return the favor a little bit. So I've noticed trying to find people in a Pokemon category seems to be kind of hard because they'll just list whatever game, you know, and then be playing something completely different. Say like an emulator or a ROM hack or something that doesn't have like an official game category, so. Let's just go raid Raspberry. Nice to return the favor, you know? I want to get you guys out of here before the next Twitch ad starts going. Cannot raid Raspberry. Okay. Raspberry's not doing raids right now. Well, we can go raid Berry. We never get to raid Berry because Berry usually ends before we do. We'll go do that. Okay. Well, I'll go hang out with Wobbly Berry. She's a great friend of the stream, and she's playing Return to Moria. So for all you nerds who like Lord of the Rings. Alrighty, I will see you all tomorrow. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.